Hello guys, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and I have some leftover paint that's beautiful, and so I'm going to try and, I guess I'm going to try and figure out what I did with my glasses. Yes, and they aren't far. Yay, we like it when that happens. And then I'm just going to spread some paint very quickly with my OXO omelet turning spatula, which you can find in the Amazon link directly under my video. Also where the new book is out, my book, Because You Can. Because I can? Because I can. I can't even get the name of my own book right. Anyway, so I've just made a couple paintings in what I thought was 59-degree temperatures, and it's getting colder pretty quick, and I don't think I'm going to save this paint for tomorrow, although I'd like to. But there's some beautiful colors in there, and hopefully I haven't messed with them too much. That goes in the bucket. Pour your paint water into something other than down your pipes. And let's just use what I've got and see what we have. There's just the right amount of paint there, I think, for a ring pour. Not sure how it's going to turn out because it's pretty cold out here. Pretty colors in the cup. Lots of nice, these are nice little silicone pinch cups that I found at Marshall's yesterday while I was attempting to shop, Christmas shop. Happy New Year if it's the new year already to you. Glad to see you here, and thank you everyone who contributed last year and joined the contests and kept me painting. Really appreciate that. And you know what? I'm not going to add anything to that at all yet. I'm just going to start to tip and see what happens because I've got some pretty colors. I haven't always put a layer of white paint on the canvas, but being that it's so cold out here right now, and I know it's not 59 anymore, I don't really want to take much of a chance. I want to just do this. I'm happy the camera is recording actually because it was not cooperating a few minutes ago into helping me take a picture in between. The exposure was not working, and I think that's because of the cold. I've never heard the cameras work all that well in the cold anyway. So now I know. So I am going to still break protocol and use my edge catcher. I'm going to also move it down here. And let the paint pool. And then tip it over and let it push back into the canvas. We got some nice gray happening, but it's not an awful gray. It's kind of a nice gray. And I don't know how far we can get this to go before everything stops moving for me, but I'm bound and determined to find out. And I don't have any choice about tipping fast today because paint is moving very slowly now. And I'm thinking that I would like to take some of that paint that's right over there on that edge catcher and spread it on the edge of my painting just by touching it that way. A little bit, and then because I don't really want to take an awful lot of time, I'm going to go ahead and add my favorite color. Because there's white in the background, the neon purple will often stay a much lighter, nicer neon color. I don't know what's going to happen with the swiping aspect of that. I am going to still try and tip that ring pour down into it, but if I don't make it all the way, at least I have some interesting colors to swallow. I didn't waste too much of it. I've recently found out that the neon purple folk art is also from Plaid, and that Dick Blick has a version of it called Fluorescent, and all those things are making me very happy. Means I'm never going to run out of my favorite color. I also used some gold mica powder, 100% cosmetic grade powder, and mixed it with GAC 800, which is a pouring medium that I use generally to help things not crack, and some Floetrol, and it seems to make a really, really nice golden result that I'm pretty happy with. I'm just going to use that right down the side where the rest of this paint is going. And I'm going to let some of it tip back. I'm not looking for anything really specific or precious. I just want to be able to use up my paint. And I know I can trust myself to come up with something often. God, it's such a slow process. It really looks like the inside of a mussel shell there, which is pretty cool. I'm just not sure what's going to happen when it dries. It should dry darker. Acrylics always dry darker. So I don't think we're going to be all that long. I like that gold, and I have some more of it. And I think, because I have some more of it, I think I'm just going to give myself permission to see what happens when I try and spatula it into place, minus that little bubble. The white is not, oh, somebody's on the wrong side of the door. We got puppies asking to go in. If I can get a little puddle of it there, maybe I can get it to spread nicely. I'm not going to use all of that up yet, but I don't mind that gold at all. It has been working very well for me today, and I probably am going to do it again. I'm going to mix myself up another batch. So all that's good. I did lose my straw today, so I'm just going to blow. I think I need more of that purple color. I just really want it. And since I have it, why not use it? Let that fall over the edge, and I've got some Prussian blue, which always sells pretty nicely, especially if you bother to integrate it. So I'm going to try and do that too. Yeah, we got some cells happening. I haven't torched. I think I want a little of that Prussian blue. It's got Decor pouring medium in it, and that makes it sell very nicely. So now I have used up my paint. The question is, will I like it tomorrow? For some reason that orange was calling me. Since there's still gold on my spatula, I guess we'll find out how they blend. Because I can. Like the name of my book, which is over 200 pages, and the first 100 YouTube videos I recorded, and tools and processes, and a little more of that would be perfect right there, I think. And then we're going to be very close to being done, so I will tell you that the book and the spatulas, the Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, are on the Amazon link underneath the video in the description, along with the paint pouring recipe. And Facebook albums containing wet and dry artworks from YouTube videos, and a Pinterest link, and an Instagram link. And I'm just sort of following my instinct. That wasn't meant to rhyme, but it did. Okay, so let's torch and call it good. And this is less brown than it looks, and more purpley and pinky, and I can't wait to see what it turns out like. We got some really nice cells happening on this very cold day. We'll see how they dry. No idea how that's going to turn out. It's just a nice little piece. I used up my paint. And if I'm going to do anything else to it, I better decide very quickly. I have more time than I need to tell you guys what I need to tell you. I like that. And I think I'm going to do it again. Just use what's left of a bamboo skewer. and waggle it in place. And because it's that Prussian blue with the decor pouring medium in it, it will probably continue to sell. Yeah, a little more isn't hurting my feelings, even though there's some pretty cells there. I like the shape of things very much, actually, surprisingly. That's not the color I want. Where is it? That's not the color I want, although I could use that. Let's see what this does, whether I like it as much as... I seem to have my muses whispering colors in my ear today. Strange colors, not my normal colors. Just a little something for fun. Not a whole lot, just a little. And I'm throwing a few spirals and things today, because I can. And I love spirals. And I haven't done it for a while. And they always charm me. So that's good. I think I've told you everything I need to tell you, and I use my paint. And it's a pretty little subtle piece, and it will dry darker because acrylics always dry darker. We do use the torch, not just to create patterns and cells from the pouring medium reacting with the paint. Whoa, careful. But also, yeah, I'm going to have to add some gold to that. I just cooked it. Don't panic. It'll be alright. Paint heals paint. As long as it's still wet, you got a shot. And I'm good. Yay. Well, nice. Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for the contributions that have kept me painting. I think I say that all the time, and I can't remember how many times I say it in each video, but I can't never say it enough. You guys have really, you give me a job. And I really appreciate it. I don't know if that's better. So I'll just minimize it a little bit. Dip my necklaces in the paint. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I love you guys. I hope to see you in the next video. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Art Studio in the gallery, in the backyard, in the gallery's backyard. Tripping over my tongue all day. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Priscilla out. Bye for now.